My beloved child, are you weary of the world that surrounds you? Do you feel the weight of fear, emptiness, and confusion pressing heavily upon your heart? Look around you, and you will see a world running after wealth yet still hungry for meaning. A world filled with laughter online but silence in the soul. A world of endless distractions yet deep loneliness when the noise fades. This is the reality of your time. Many people live as though they are alive, yet inside their spirit is weak, tired and broken. I tell you, it was not always so. I created humanity to walk with me in joy, to know peace that cannot be shaken, and to live with hearts full of love. But as generations passed, people turned away. They chased after fleeting pleasures, money that never satisfies, fame that disappears like smoke, lust that leaves scars, and pride that blinds the heart. They thought these things would make them whole, but instead they grew more broken. Do you see how modern life pulls you further from my presence? Technology, though it can be used for good, often steals your time away from me. Social media, though it connects you to many, often fills your mind with envy, comparison, and doubt. Work, though it was meant to be a blessing, has become slavery when it consumes your soul. Even relationships, which I designed to bring love and healing, are often twisted by selfishness and broken promises. Child, I do not say these things to condemn you, but to open your eyes. The emptiness you feel inside is not because you are weak. It is because you were never created to live apart from me. No matter how much you achieve, no matter how much you own, without my presence, it will always feel incomplete. The world promises happiness, but only I can give you joy that does not fade. Remember this: I see your pain. I know the secret tears you cry when no one else is watching. I know the heavy questions you carry. Why am I here? What is my purpose? Will I ever truly be happy? And my answer is clear. You were made for me, and only in me will you find the fullness of life. So do not be afraid to draw near. Do not think I have forgotten you, for even now I am whispering to your heart. Even now I am calling you to return, to walk with me again, to find rest for your weary soul. For in my arms you will discover peace that no money can buy, hope that no storm can destroy, and love that no failure can erase. This is my first message to you. The world is broken, but you do not have to remain broken with it. Open your heart and let me heal what has been shattered. For I am the Lord your God, and I created you for life, not destruction. My child, now that you see the brokenness of this world, you must also understand the one who works tirelessly to keep you in chains. From the beginning, the enemy has been a liar, twisting what is good and planting seeds of doubt in the human heart. Today, he still whispers, but his voice is hidden in the noise of your daily life. Do you wonder why so many people feel lost even when surrounded by abundance? It is because the enemy feeds them lies. He says, you are not enough unless you prove yourself. You are not loved unless you perform. You are worthless unless you achieve. And so, people run faster, strive harder, and yet remain empty, never satisfied, always chasing what will never fill their souls. The devil uses the very tools of this modern age to distract you. He lures you with endless entertainment so you forget to seek me. He fills your mind with images of comparison, so you measure yourself against others and lose sight of the beauty I placed within you. He convinces you that sin is harmless, that pride is strength, that lust is love, that greed is wisdom, and that selfishness is freedom. But all these are chains disguised as treasures. Do not be deceived. The enemy does not appear with horns and fire. He appears as desire, as convenience, as comfort, as normal. He tells you there is no time to pray, no reason to forgive, no purpose in sacrifice, no truth in my word. He makes you believe that the path of holiness is too hard, while the path of sin is easier and more satisfying. But in the end, his promises always end in sorrow. Look around, and you will see his fingerprints. Broken families torn apart by anger and pride, young hearts addicted to lust and pleasure, nations divided by hatred and greed. This is not my design. It is the corruption of the enemy. But child, you must not fear him. His greatest weapon is deception. But when you walk in my truth, his lies lose their power. Remember what is written. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. I have already given you the strength to overcome him. When my son died on the cross and rose again, he defeated sin, death, and the power of the enemy. You do not fight for victory. You fight from victory, for I am already with you. Do not believe the voice that says you are too far gone. Do not believe the whisper that says you are unloved. Those are not my words. I call you beloved, chosen, redeemed. I call you to rise, to see through the lies, to remember that you were made for more than the empty promises of this world. Take courage, child, for the enemy may roar like a lion, but he cannot devour those who remain in my care. Stand firm, hold fast to my word, and do not let go of my hand. For I will guide you through every temptation, and no darkness will overcome you while you walk in my light. My beloved child, now that you know how the enemy works, listen closely to the way of wisdom I give you. The world may be loud with its noise and distractions, but my voice remains steady for those who seek me. The path of wisdom is not hidden. It begins with a humble heart that says, Lord, I need you. For it is not by human strength that you overcome, but by my spirit that lives within you. First, guard your heart. Everything you think, speak, and do flows from it. Do not allow bitterness, envy, or hatred to grow within, for these are doors the enemy uses. Instead, fill your heart with my word. Let my promises be your shield. When the enemy whispers lies, answer him with truth. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am loved with an everlasting love. I am not forsaken. Second, guard your time. The enemy steals your life not by sudden destruction, but by small distractions that pull you away from me. Hours lost in emptiness become days, and days become years. My wisdom teaches you to number your days, to live with purpose. Use your time to build, to love, to serve, to grow. Set aside moments to talk with me, even in silence, for I hear even the whispers of your soul. Third, walk with those who strengthen your faith. A lone sheep is easily attacked, but a flock together is protected. Surround yourself with people who remind you of me, who will pray for you, correct you in love, and encourage you when you feel weak. Do not be ashamed to admit your struggles, for wisdom is found in humility, and healing flows where truth is spoken. Fourth, choose obedience over convenience. The world tells you to follow your desires, but wisdom calls you to follow my ways. When you forgive instead of holding grudges, you break chains. When you give instead of hoarding, you open the door for blessing. When you choose honesty over deceit, you strengthen your soul. These choices may feel difficult in the moment, but they build a life that cannot be shaken. Lastly, remember this. Wisdom is not only about avoiding sin, but also about pursuing purpose. I created you with dreams and gifts. Do not bury them in fear. Do not waste them on selfish gain. Use them to glorify me and to bless others. As you walk in wisdom, you will find that the very things you long for, peace, joy, fulfillment, are given to you in abundance. Child, the path of wisdom may be narrow, but it is filled with light. Each step you take in obedience draws you closer to me, and with every step, chains fall, wounds heal, and your spirit grows stronger. Do not be afraid of the journey, for I walk beside you. Remember, the world may offer shortcuts, but they lead to emptiness. My way may take patience and faith, but it leads to life everlasting. Stay near to me, and wisdom will guide you like a lamp in the darkness. My child, before you were born, I knew you. Before you took your first breath, I formed you in the secret place, and I planted within your heart dreams and desires that reflect my design for your life. Do not think that your longings for joy, for purpose, for love, and for a future are accidents. They are seeds I myself have placed within you. Yet many people forget this truth. They believe their dreams are unreachable or worse. They chase after dreams that were never meant for them. Dreams of pride, greed, and empty fame. These do not satisfy, for they are not the dreams I planted. The enemy loves to twist your vision, to blind you with false promises, so that you will give up on the true treasures I have prepared. But hear me now. The dreams I gave you are not too big for you. They may look impossible by human strength, but with me, nothing is impossible. Did I not take shepherds and make them kings? Did I not raise prophets from the humblest of families? Did I not choose fishermen to be world changers? What I have done before, I will do again in your life if you trust me. You ask, Lord, how will I reach these dreams? Listen closely. You will not reach them by rushing, by forcing your way, or by compromising your soul. You will reach them by walking faithfully each day, step by step, with me as your guide. The journey matters as much as the destination, for it is on the journey that I shape your character, strengthen your spirit, and prepare you to carry the blessing I will place in your hands. Do not despise small beginnings. A seed must first die in the soil before it grows into a mighty tree. In the same way, your dreams may begin small, hidden, even unnoticed, but in my time they will bloom. Trust the process. Do not compare your path to others, for I have written a story for you that is unique and beautiful. My child, chase your dreams, but do not chase them apart from me. Invite me into your plans, and I will direct your steps. Seek my kingdom first, and I will add to you all that you need. Do not let fear hold you back, for I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and sound mind. Do not let failure discourage you, for even in your weakness, my strength is made perfect. Remember, the greatest dream is not merely success on this earth, but to live a life filled with love, peace, and purpose in me. When you walk with me, you will not only reach your dreams, but also discover joy that goes beyond achievement. Hold fast to what I planted within you. Protect it from the lies of the enemy. Nurture it with faith, obedience, and perseverance. For in due season, if you do not give up, you will reap the harvest of every dream I placed in your heart. And when that day comes, you will look back and see that it was not your strength, but my hand that carried you all the way. My precious child, now that you know the brokenness of the world, the deception of the enemy, the path of wisdom, and the dreams I planted in you, listen to my final promise. Everything you are looking for, peace, happiness, purpose, fulfillment, is found in me. The world's joy fades, but the joy I give is everlasting. You live in a time where everything is fast success, fast pleasure, fast recognition. But these are like sparks that flash and disappear into darkness. My joy is not a spark. It is a flame that burns steady even in storms. It is not built on circumstances, but on my unchanging love. Even when trials come, even when dreams take time, even when others betray or misunderstand you, my joy remains. Child, many pursue happiness without me, thinking they can build their own paradise. They may achieve wealth, fame, or power, but still feel empty when they lie down at night. Why? Because the soul cannot be filled by what it did not come from. You were created from my breath, my spirit, my image. Only I can satisfy what I created. So I call you now. Abide in me. Make me your first love, not your last resort. Speak with me in the quiet moments, not just in the crisis. Trust me with your future, not only your fears. As you walk with me, you will find that even simple things, sunlight on your face, laughter with friends, helping someone in need, will carry a deeper joy, for you will see them through my eyes. And know this, the devil will still try to pull you away. He will still whisper lies, but as you draw near to me, his voice will fade. My spirit within you will give you discernment, strength, and peace. You will not only survive in this world, you will shine as light in the darkness, a testimony of my goodness to others who are lost. Do not be afraid of the future. Do not worry about how every detail will work out. Your job is to trust and obey. Mine is to guide and provide. When you fall, rise again. When you feel weak, call on me. When you succeed, give me glory. This is how your life will become a living song of joy, a story of hope for others. Child, the dreams I gave you are good, but remember they are not the end. They are a doorway to a deeper life with me. True happiness is not just reaching your goals, but walking with me every step of the way. And when this life ends, the joy will not end. For I have prepared a place where no tears will fall, no pain will return, and no darkness can enter. This is my promise to you. If you walk with me, you will find peace that cannot be taken, love that cannot be broken, and joy that will last forever. This is not just a hope for tomorrow. It is a reality you can begin to taste today. Come closer, my child. Stay with me, for in my presence is the fullness of joy, and at my right hand are pleasures forevermore.